alarm of renewed threat of flash flooding in the state following the intensity of rainfall experienced in the state on Thursday, which has been described as the heaviest in many months. In a statement, the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Taiwo Baruwa, explained that coupled with the release of water by the authorities of Ayan Dam, the channels can no longer discharge into the rivers. Wahab said the intensity of the rainfalls between Wednesday and Thursday has led to the levels of the major rivers rising, thus making it difficult for the major drainage channels to discharge until it goes down, which is just happening gradually. He also said the latest flash flood advisory had become necessary in view of the fact that the various data gathered from the weather monitoring stations in the state showed that Thursday's average and maximum values was the highest so far this year. The Commissioner reiterated the need for people living in low-lying areas and the banks of the Ogun River to put their safety first by moving upland and prevent avoidable loss of lives and property because the state will still experience more rainfalls this month. Lagos State's government has charged residents to adopt a renewed sense of purpose by respecting the ecosystem and the planet Earth that has sustained human existence. Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Taiwo Baruwa, made this call while speaking after the 2024 Walk for Nature event held at Oniko Stadium, Lagos, saying everyone must ensure a sustainable future for generations unborn through their actions. Wahab spoke through the Special Advisor on Environment, Olakunle Rotimi Akodu, said the annual Walk for Nature comes up every third Saturday of October every year to raise awareness and consciousness on the protection and conservation of nature. He said this year's walk, which marks the 18th edition, was the theme Land Restoration, Desertification and Drought Resilience. Generation Restoration is a pointer to the challenges being faced globally as a result of natural factors, anthropogenic factors, and unsustainable practices within the environment. The Commissioner also said land degradation, desertification, and drought are interconnected challenges affecting the livelihood of people worldwide, and these issues are exacerbated by deforestation, overgrazing, unsustainable land uses such as soil erosion and depreciation, and so on. As the Ember month draw near, the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, is amplifying efforts to ensure seamless vehicular movement and safeguard public safety throughout the upcoming Christmas and New Year festivities in Lagos. Special Advisor to the Governor on Transportation, Shola Giwa, who stated these enjoined LASMA officers to adopt a forward-thinking approach in anticipation of the surge in vehicular traffic and illegal roadside trading. He said both of these challenges have the potential to impede the unobstructed flow of traffic and human movement across the state. Giwa underscored the critical role for an integrated and robust response from LASMA personnel, acknowledging that the Ember months are traditionally characterized by heightened road activity and increased congestion. He urged officers to remain vigilant and to take assertive measures against actions that could compromise the safe and efficient transit of both vehicles and pedestrians before, during, and after the festive season. Also, General Manager of LASMA, Olalekan Bakarioki, elaborated on some of the key locations to be closely monitored, which include Oyingbo, Idumota, Akpogbon, Mile 2 of Kara, Mile 2, Alabarago, Lekki Ajah Expressway, among others. He urged motorists to utilize the agency's toll-free hotline 0800 0052 7862 for swift assistance in the event of traffic-related inconveniences. In a bid to ensure safety and boost service delivery of drivers and dispatch riders of corporate organizations, the Nigerian Insurance Association (NIA) has partnered with the Lagos State Drivers Institute last year on training and recertification of 8 drivers and riders. Speaking at an event held in Lagos was the theme Safety Compliance and Mental Health in Driving. The general manager of LASDRI, Tamiyo Afusat, said the participants should not see the event as a mere gathering of corporate drivers and riders, but as a community committed to promoting safety, well-being and responsible behavior on the roads. According to her, defensive driving is more than just a skill, but a mindset and about being aware of surroundings, anticipating potential hazards, and making informed decisions that prioritize safety for all. Also speaking, Director General of the Nigerian Insurance Association, Bola Odukale, said every employer has an obligation to provide a safe workplace and manage the risk of psychological hazards. Odukale said the choice of partnering with the Lagos State Drivers Institute hinged on the fact that the Lagos State government prioritizes safety and compliance among road users. And that's it on the State News at 7, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and the programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration organized a mentorship seminar for over 1,000 youth on the theme Agripreneur Strategy for Wealth Creation? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluporoku. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening.